What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video. Today, guys, we are going to be swapping out our old head unit system to a brand new Apple Carplay system. This kit that I got is literally a plug and play system. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but it is all OEM parts and literally programmed to be playing OEM Apple CarPlay. So essentially we're going from an MBT HU to an MBT Evo HU. And if you guys don't know the difference, essentially the Evo has automatic connectivity, which helps with the Apple CarPlay. Essentially it's just like an updated version radio head unit compared to the one that normally comes in this car. So we're gonna be showing you guys how to swap out that head unit system and get OEM Apple CarPlay. So let's go ahead, jump right into the first part of the video. Alrighty guys, so my buddy Nick, call him Nick Coding, sent me out this kit with the new radio head unit. So let's go ahead, unbox this real quick and show you guys what's in here. Alrighty guys, so what we got here is we got the OEM antenna for the radio connectivity. We just gotta stick this somewhere into the dash. The part number's right here. We got a new cable for the display screen because the head unit plug-in is a little bit different for this head unit compared to the OE head unit. So you're gonna need this as well. And then we actually got the MBT Evo in here. Let me quickly unwrap this. So this is the legendary MBT Evo that everybody always talks about. You can see right here, the model is MBT Evo HU. Most of these F chassis cars come with MBT HU, not MBT Evo HU. So this head unit is a bit pricey because people like retrofitting it, like what I'm doing in this video. Other than that, it's a simple plug and play. We're gonna be plugging in the new display cable and this Wi-Fi antenna. Essentially, this is all that the kit is, and we just gotta take out the old head unit. Taking out the old head unit is relatively easy. You do have to take off the main trim on the dashboard. Like, so my car has the wood trim, so you gotta take that off, and then you also gotta take off the HVAC unit to get to the head unit. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do that. Alrighty guys, so hopefully this is a good angle that you can kind of see everything. So what I was saying is that you have to take off this wood trim right here, essentially with all the air vents and all that stuff, and then you gotta take out the HVAC panel. And it should be relatively easy plug and play type system. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. All right, so essentially you just gotta pry up on the trim. As you can see, now it popped out. Pretty simple. You gotta put a little bit of effort. Just make sure you don't like crack the top side or anything of the wood. And it looks like back here there are some probably T20s. So let me go grab a T20 real quick. All right guys, so it's actually a T15, two T15s right up here at the top. When it comes to interior pieces, I like to use hand tools. I brought my power tool, but then I realized a lot of times when I use power tools, it ends up breaking the tabs. So I just like using hand tools. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the trim as well. There's 3 plugs, one for the start stop. There's 2 switches in here also that you gotta unplug. It's pretty easy. This way, it just gives us a little bit extra space to not scratch up anything or anything like that. Then let's go ahead and take out our T15s up here. Okay guys, I just realized that before I actually remove all the head unit stuff, I should show you guys the original screen, how it looks like. So it's a basic like iDrive system, nothing too crazy. You can see vehicle info, everything like that. You can have the vehicle status, and it does connect via Bluetooth. It is possible to connect via Bluetooth already with this system that I have. I'll kind of show you guys, but this is what the menu looks like. I figured I should probably show it before I actually take out everything. So yeah, it has Bluetooth connectivity connected to my phone. So it is possible. So this is the old system, and then I'll show you guys the new system in just a bit. So once you pop off this small little trim on the bottom, it has like this little tab system. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you just pop it out. And then we can get off the HVAC unit. And then the HVAC unit has 2 plugs. Make sure just to unplug those. HVAC unit is out now. Set that off to the side. Now we can actually take out the old head unit. And it looks like there's 4 T15s down here too. So we're gonna go ahead and undo these. Once we take out the 4 T15s, we can go ahead and pull this old head unit out. All right guys, and the old head unit is now out. Just so you can see the difference, here is the old head unit It's an NBT HU right there. This one's an NBT Evo. And the NBT HU is quite a bit bigger than the NBT Evo. NBT Evo also has a black plastic top, whereas this one is a metal top right here. So it is a little bit different in the size. And then you guys can kind of see the part numbers down here. It's NBT Evo, this is NBT HU. So this is the difference. You can kind of see the backside too, right here. This is what they look like. So similar, but a little bit different at the same time. Now that the old head unit is out, we can actually go ahead and put all this in. Let me go ahead and connect all these connections first. All right guys, so we got the Wi-Fi antenna and the display screen harness plugged in. So the Wi-Fi antenna is the long skinny wire, and it goes right here on the NBT Evo. There's a purple to purple connector, and then for the display screen harness, it's a pink to pink connector on this bottom side, just so you guys can kind of get an idea before I stick it into the car. Alright guys, now that we got the head unit plugged in, the harness is plugged in, we're gonna go ahead, undo the screen. So we're gonna go ahead, do the same thing. Looks like I need an extension for this one. So because we have to put a new display screen harness into the NBT Evo, it's a little bit different. We gotta take out the old harness from the actual display screen itself. So that means we gotta undo the display screen. So I believe it's more T15s. Yeah, so it's more T15s. There's two T15s right over here. Two brackets that hold in the screen. All right guys, so we got the display screen out now. Now set this off to the side. You do not want this to get scratched up. So I'm gonna set it back here. All right, so next thing we can do is we can take out the old little harness, or we could just tuck it down. You gotta start plugging everything back in. And then running the, this is the new display screen harness. It should still plug into your old display screen, but this one, the special thing about this is if you wanted to retrofit touchscreen with the touchscreen actual display, this could run that. So that is something that if you wanted to upgrade, you could definitely do. But for now, regardless, we need this because it's a different connection to the NBT Evo. All right guys, check that out. Holy smokes. All right, so we plugged everything in just to see if it actually works. And it's a completely different system. I'm gonna record on my phone so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right guys, so everything is plugged in. I haven't tucked anything away. I just wanted to test to see if it works. And this is the NBT Evo system on a 2015. So you could do this, you could retrofit this on your 2014, 2015 X5, and there's a plenty of other cars that you can do it on as well. But yeah, this is the new system. And now I'm gonna have to figure out how to actually connect it to my phone. But for now, this is definitely a nice upgrade to the newer system. Anyway, let's go ahead and tuck everything in and go from there. Alrighty guys, so we tested it as you guys saw on the video. Now we just gotta reassemble everything and then force reboot the head unit. So let's go ahead and do all that. Force reset it, what you normally got to do is press down on the power button for the radio and hold it for about 20 seconds, and then it should force reset. So we're gonna do that right now, pressing the button. Let's see what happens. Okay, turned off. Now it should reset. We're gonna see if it resets itself. Yep, there we go. BMW connected drive. Turn off the audio. The reason why you want to reset it is because sometimes when you plug in the new head unit, it won't automatically load everything. So now theoretically everything should be loaded. I'm also not that familiar with this menu screen. I'm really used to the iDrive, like the normal iDrive This is like the upgraded iDrive, and I'm just not used to it, so I gotta figure this out myself. I'll come back to you guys once I figure it out. So to actually connect to that Apple CarPlay, what you're gonna have to do is, you have to go into your settings. So you go over to here, you type in CarPlay, mine's already saved right here, but you can type in right here, CarPlay. CarPlay pops up, and then essentially what it's gonna ask you to do on the app is you're gonna press the button on your steering wheel that looks like this. So I have the M Sport steering wheel, so it might look a little bit different for you, but you press that button, and then on the screen, it's gonna go like this. So I'm gonna press the button. See, I'm already in Apple CarPlay connected, but it's gonna ask you to connect, and then you're gonna pair your phone right here. Anyway, you just follow the instructions on your phone after you get to the CarPlay section in your settings, and it's really simple, and it takes you to here. Then you confirm and continue, and then you go to the bottom left, and there's Apple CarPlay. You press that, CarPlay pops up. So now we got OEM Apple CarPlay full screen. So a lot of the OEM CarPlays are only half screen, as well as those little kits that you can buy. And they're all half screen Apple CarPlay. So half of it will be the OEM BMW, half of it will be Apple CarPlay. With this setup, it's fully Apple CarPlay, so really can't complain at all. It's honestly quite sick. My buddy Nick actually has a small little business making these. I'll see if I can send a link to his setup, but he custom made this for me. But yeah, we got full screen Apple CarPlay now. Very cool upgrade. Now it feels like it's a legit brand new BMW. I love this spec. Full M Sport X5, comfort access, head-up display, Apple CarPlay, Harman Kardon sound system. Like, you can't get much better than this on these cars. So very happy with how this car has turned out so far. This is the first upgrade I've done, and definitely worth doing for sure for any of my next future cars. So I got a little project in the back that I'm gonna be doing the same thing on. I'm not gonna give too many hints, but I'm gonna be doing the Apple CarPlay as well after seeing this. This is so sick. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of B-roll for you guys, and we'll probably end the video here. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little install. Honestly, a really easy, quick plug and play type system. I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult, but literally all you had to do was unplug wires and plug back in wires. So it really wasn't too bad. You just had to take off that trim from HVAC unit, and it's literally plug and play, which is crazy. This is a full OEM setup, which is pretty sick. And like I said, my buddy Nick is the one who pre-programmed it, and I know he has a few kits still left in stock. So if you guys are interested, make sure to DM me on my Instagram page, and I'll go ahead and let them know that you are interested. So that's probably the best bet to do it. With all that being said though, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. Remember to give the video a like, make sure to subscribe down below. And with all that being said, remember, stay safe, stay happy, and stay in that project car. I will catch you guys later.